Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. Today I want to get into a pair of kicks that I actually grabbed a couple weeks ago, but life has been crazy and I haven't been able to get around and make this review. These are still available on the sneakers app, on the Nike app, and I think they're dope. So definitely check them out if you like them. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these neutral olive Dunk Lows. 2 years ago, we wouldn't see this. We wouldn't see this shoe still sitting on the sneakers app. We wouldn't see it still available on the Nike app. I just checked and they have up to men's size 8 or women's size 9.5. This is a women's sizing release, but there's nothing really feminine or anything about these shoes. They released these neutral olive, which is a green color, and then they also released a pink pair. As soon as I saw this neutral olive color, I knew that I wanted them for the personal collection, and getting them in hand, they're really, really dope. I think they were 120 bucks. I think they're considered a premium. The tag reads Women's Nike Dunk Low Premium, and then it says MF. I have no idea what that MF at the end stands for. I can imagine what it's for, but I don't think it means that. But anyhow, the colors are neutral olive, neutral olive. Like I said, this came in women's sizing, so it's a women's size 11.5, but that equates to a men's size 10, which is my preferred size in a Dunk Low. And then getting right to it, I think these are dope. I really, really like these. Just like we're seeing with Jordan 1s, with other Jordan retros, other dunks and that sort of thing. Now you can't make insane profit on every Dunk Low or every retro Jordan that comes out in a halfway decent colorway. And I don't mind that. I don't make a living off of selling sneakers or anything. But what I really like is the fact that shoes like this are readily available and you don't have to even buy them the minute that they release. Like I said, these are still available in up to a men's size 8, and a couple years ago you would have never seen that. But they did label this as a premium, and I think that they're justified in saying that. This material, I think it's a nubuck, but it's really, really soft. It feels great, it looks really good, and I just think overall they knocked these out of the park. These shoes really feel like the Jackie Robinson Dunk Lows do. That had a nubuck all over it, and it was a nice soft material. And I don't know if you can see on that toe box, but it does have like little ripples and everything. It's just a real soft material, and it definitely has a high-end feel to it. I like how these are all just one color on the upper. Even the swoosh and the heel tab, which is, it's not a nubuck, it's actually a smooth leather, but I like how it's the same color as the rest of the upper. I just think these have a simple design. I like that the material is high end, and I think these will be real easy to rock for a guy or a girl. We can see that we have this neutral olive color for the outsole as well. Pivot point in the front, Nike brand there at the midfoot. Same thing we always get on dunks, and it's a very similar tread pattern to the Jordan 1 because they're both basketball shoes that came out around the same time. That doesn't really look bright white to me. Maybe it is, but it almost looks like it has just a hint of sail. But the stitching matches that midsole and it looks nice, and the QC on these looks really good. I think this material on the upper would be really unforgiving if they got glue all over it, and you don't see that at all. It looks really, really clean. I think these were done really well. I like the shape of them, and I'm really not seeing any QC issues on this pair. But then as we get to the upper on the shoe, this is my favorite material on here, and it's just all this neutral olive colored nubuck, and it really feels great. It feels really, really soft. It feels high end. I would spray these before I would wear them because I do think that they would probably stain up pretty easily. But aside from that, I think these are dope. I think they're going to be real easy to rock. And too, the tongue feels more padded as well as along the collar and everything. And the sock liner seems like it's got a really premium feel to it. But I'm just digging this all solid neutral olive color, and I think these are awesome. On the toe box, of course, we have those perforations like we always have. It's a classic shoe. Everybody's seen it before, so there's really nothing to go over. I do like that they gave us a smooth leather for the heel tab, and then the swooshes, and also that tag on the tongue. I think that's pretty cool that they just changed up the material a little bit, but all the way around, it's just that same color and it looks nice. We've got those rows of stitching, and we can see that all the stitching on here is also that neutral olive color. And for these, instead of getting the standard nylon tongue, the tongue is more of that nubuck material in that same color, and it really does feel padded, and I think these definitely feel like they're made better than what your average GR Dunk is. We got some neutral olive laces. They're just flat laces like we usually get on Dunk Lows. And then the piping going along the tongue, that's actually a smooth leather as well in that same color. That sock liner definitely has a premium feel to it. I think these are going to be really, really comfortable. And then looking down on the insole, it looks like that's that same neutral olive color. And I know these are simple and really plain, but I'm just really pumped about how they came out. I think they look dope. I'm really surprised that they're still sitting, even if it is the smaller sizes. But if you can fit into them, I highly recommend picking these up. I think these are really, really nice looking kicks. But anyhow, you'll have to let me know what you all think about these. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.